Prime Minister Keir Starmer has been thrust into the spotlight after facing a wave of public backlash in a recent public speech. The incident has not only attracted domestic media attention, but also sparked strong reactions from politicians and international public opinion. Welcome back. In this video, we discuss and review the latest news from all over the country. But before we go, please like and subscribe so you don't miss our next videos and developments. The protest and unexpected crowd reaction occurred at a public event in central London, where Starmer was due to announce major economic and social plans aimed at winning back voters. However, instead of receiving support, he was booed and faced tough questions from people frustrated with recent government policies. Many chanted, "Shame, shame," expressing anger at his handling of key issues such as the cost of living, security, and immigration. The incident stemmed from a series of conflicting policies and statements within the Labour Party. Agriculture Secretary Daniel Zeichner had earlier said that farming is not a priority, sparking outrage among the farming community. Starmer later insisted in his speech that farming is a priority, but the contradiction only served to fuel public skepticism. Attendees said they felt betrayed and doubted whether the government truly had their best interests at heart.
They make. My sister was a cow. I think this guy's obviously got a past. We changed the party.
One of the main factors that has angered the public is the inheritance tax policy on family farms. Many farmers fear that the new rules will force them to sell their land or take on debt to pay the tax, threatening their livelihoods and the domestic food supply. In addition, the high cost of living and unchecked inflation have left people feeling abandoned. Security was also highlighted as many attendees criticised the government for the rise in crime. The recent murder in Southport raised concerns that the government was failing to keep citizens safe. When questioned, Starmer tried to remain calm, but his explanations were deemed evasive and out of touch with reality. His failure to provide a convincing answer only added to the anger among the crowd. It's not just the public. Many members of the Labour Party themselves have begun to express concerns about Starmer's leadership. Some MPs believe he is losing touch with his traditional constituencies, particularly rural and working-class areas. The internal divisions are further undermining his ability to unite in the upcoming election campaign. Compared to his predecessor Jeremy Corbyn, Starmer is facing different but no less serious pressures. While Corbyn has been criticised for his radical left-wing policies, Starmer has been accused of being too centrist and not being tough enough to tackle pressing issues. This could be a sign that the Labour Party is at risk of losing important support from key constituencies. Political opponents have not missed the opportunity to attack. The Conservatives and Reform UK have been quick to criticise the incident, saying it is evidence of Starmer's failure as a leader. Nigel Farage, leader of Reform UK, said, "If he can't face the people without being booed, how can we trust him to lead the country?" International media also closely followed the developments. Some major newspapers such as The Guardian and BBC News questioned Starmer's political future, while foreign media such as the New York Times and Le Monde commented that this event showed the instability in British politics as the election neared. Starmer later held a press conference to explain further, emphasising that he understood people's concerns and pledged to adjust policies to meet real needs. "I know people are struggling. My government is working to find the right solution for all citizens," he said. However, many believe that empty promises will not be enough to restore trust without concrete actions. In other news, Guy Richardson, the owner of the Bright Star pub in Luton, Bedfordshire, has expressed his deep disappointment with the Labour government.
I'd say victimised for sure. Specifically as an industry, maybe not necessarily, a lot of hospitality sectors have been victimised. But they're just not making it easy. Just not making it easy. They're not making it easy to run. They're not making it easy to operate, and they're certainly not making it easy to exist. Yeah. So the whole cost of doing business, the whole aspect of legislation, is just becoming so much that it's almost become unattainable.
Revealing exclusively to GB News that they have forced him to remove the Union Jack flag from his premises. Richardson, who runs the Bright Star, said he's no longer proud to be British. Despite once being a huge patriot, he has abandoned traditional symbols. The landlord explained to GB News, "The one thing that no one can deny is that I am a big patriot of this country. However, for the first time in over 40 years, I have taken my flag down from the pole outside. I have the Union Jack. I have the St. George's flag, and I used to fly it proudly. I'm not proud enough of our country now. I'm proud of what we've done, proud of our history. I'm proud of our heritage, but I'm not proud of the current situation we're in." Speaking from his pub, Richardson said the industry had been treated unfairly, with rising operating costs making his job increasingly difficult. "The whole cost of doing business, the whole legal side, it's just too much. It's almost become unaffordable," Richardson explained. The owner revealed that he can no longer afford to employ staff, forcing him to run the establishment himself from morning to night. Richardson stressed the important role pubs play in society, saying they should be the community hub of a village, a town, a city. The owner said the local pub was important for community values and people's mental health, before lamenting that the institution has been destroyed. In a message to Keir Starmer's government, Richardson said, "Open your eyes, look around. Look around the countryside, whether it's the inner city, whether it's the open countryside, and just see the benefits of a pub. What it brings to the community, what it brings to the community value, what it brings to people's mental health. A pub should be the community hub of a village, a town, a city, and now that's been destroyed." A government spokesperson told GB News, "Thriving pubs are often at the heart of our communities, and we're taking action to support them by introducing a new, permanently lower business tax rate from 2026. More than half of employers across the UK will see either a reduction or no change to their national insurance bills next year. And we're doing more to support our high streets by tackling anti-social behaviour and empty properties." Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the latest political and social updates.